Good day and nice to meet you who watching this video. In this video, I would like to talk about one of the leadership theory, which is trait theory. Trait theory is an approach to study human personality as habitual patterns of behavior and emotion. This theory will more tend to believe the leaders are born with natural characteristics which are meaningful difference among individuals. Gordon Allport is one of the scholars of trait theory, and he organized the trait theory into three categories, which is cardinal trait, central trait, and secondary traits. And I found that there are some strengths and weaknesses of this theory. Perhaps the biggest strength of trait theory is that fairly unstable and straightforward. Basically, the trait theory uses objective criteria for categorizing and measuring behavior. Some of the studies has found that the aggregate behavior of individuals provide a strong correlation with traits. This theory makes someone aware of their strengths and weaknesses, and thus they get an understanding of how they can develop and enhance their leadership qualities. It gives a detailed knowledge and understanding of the leader element in the leadership process. If we want to be a leader, what trait we need to develop or attain in different organizations. It is used for self-assessment, and one can also compare their traits with successful leaders. This theory is quite suitable for companies that have managers who are in leadership positions and have certain qualities. Choosing the right person with certain traits for the organization increases the organization performance and capabilities. In contrast, trait theory of leadership has certain limitations as well. Many arguments are made against the leadership theory of traits. Most of the studies that have been done before explain the trait theories are difficult to estimate the leadership effectiveness, and there is no specific trait separate leaders from other individuals. It's more than 100 different traits of successful leaders in various positions. These descriptions are simply, but actually it's complex, because there is not any certain trait to estimate the leadership effectiveness. The theory does not strongly prove the explanation between the relation of each personality and the impact of leadership. And another argument is human behavior cannot be explained. This theory does not explain why an individual behaves in a certain way. They also unable to explain why a person may react one way at one time, but has a different reaction when given the same situation at another time. It cannot deny that this theory primarily focuses on personal traits and ignores situational and environmental factors, which may differ from situation to situation. As we can see, trait of the leader alone cannot be responsible for the overall personality. In conclusion, this theory explains the leadership traits are born and connected to personal characteristics. In spite of weakness, this theory gives a lot of information regarding leadership. Trait theory of leadership can be used at different levels, including individuals and organizational. Before ending my topic, I would like to introduce one of the best role models related to this theory, who is Jack Ma. He is the founder of Alibaba. The Big Five personality model, which is extraversion, agreeableness, conscientiousness, emotional stability, and openness to experience, have been chosen for explaining the successful of Jack Ma. It can be seen that Jack Ma is a person with emotional stability. He always tries to find problems and deal with them when controlling of such unit like Alibaba. He is self-confident about his enterprise and staff with positive attitude. Jack Ma is also a person with high agreeableness. He believes that everyone who works in Alibaba, he always motivates the employee to fight for the same goal, but not for himself. That's why Jack Ma gets the high respect from the workers, and he became the most successful businessman in China. Alright, that's all from my talk about trade theory. Thank you!